Okay. Let's back this whole thing up because
Yeah,
people are going to be coming on. I'm going to be checking messages. This is our first time doing a Zoom live YouTube meeting. So apologize for all the whatever we just did. Let's back up and explain where you are. And this is like a moment because we met in 2019 at the same spot where you're at right now, which is pretty cool.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Pepe and been waiting to get out of the US for a year and a half. Well, aside from Bora Bora, but I mean, now that Europe is allowing Americans in, I'm here at the Riffelalp Resort in sunny Zermatt, Switzerland.
Oh, you poor
And
thing.
yeah, this is where I met you guys almost 2 years ago.
I know it's absolutely crazy. So, and then back it up. So the reason why we met is because you were watching some of our videos on YouTube and you're
Right.
like, oh, hey, your videos are great, but you don't have drone footage of Switzerland and you really should.
Yep.
And we were like, oh, and you're like, I'm going to send you guys a drone. But we were in Nicaragua and in
Right.
Nicaragua, it's illegal to have drones.
Right.
So you were like, okay, I'll send it to Florida. And when you get to Florida, you can pick it up. And so that was like in December 2018. And then we met in August 2019 in
Right.
Zermatt, Switzerland.
Actually, we met just before Swiss Day too. So it was, I mean, almost the exact same day.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And then you met Kara and Nate here, right?
We did meet Kara and Nate literally within a week of that, I think.
Yeah.
Something like
That's
that.
crazy.
Wow. Okay. And then show us the view because people, okay, I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of questions for people who haven't
Okay.
been traveling for the last little while. But first of all, explain to us what your view is and what is that little mountain behind you?
Okay, so we got some cows, some authentic Swiss cows with cowbells, and this right here. Hold on. This right here is the Matterhorn. Isn't that gorgeous?
The Matterhorn.
Hold on,
It
I'll
is.
just give you. Hold on. Give you a better picture.
And what's
That
crazy
is
is
just.
it's got a perfect view of it.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. You know, last week they had flooding here and lots of rain, and it's actually a bad situation in Germany and Lucerne. And now it's completely sunny and gorgeous. Look at that view.
That's
Zermatt's
amazing.
just beautiful.
It is.
Now we're at about
It is
7,000 feet
beautiful.
altitude here, so it's a little bit less than Aspen. So it's just pretty stunning. But
Which is
yeah, it's just
about what, 2,000 meters about? Is that where
Yep.
you're at? 2,000?
well 222
something?
meters, right? 2222 meters.
Oh, okay. 2,222 for those of you who don't understand.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me tell you who's popping in here. Okay, they're watching from Upper Hutt, Wellington. That's so cool. We have someone from San Antonio, Texas. Danny said he stopped everything he's doing to come and get here to watch this. Yay! We've
Cool.
got Annie in the house. Annie, can you not hear us? I hope you can now. We have someone from a place called Whakatane that's here in New Zealand. Someone from a quarantine apartment outside of London. Oh, sorry, you have to do quarantine. Okay, and then someone's going whoop whoop. Okay, cool. And Annie loves the cowbells. So cool. It's so Swiss. It's so Swiss. It's so crazy.
Oh, it's
And,
totally, yeah.
Pepe's like showing us images of Swiss chocolate and fondue, and we're like, hey, that sucks that we're not there.
Makes you homesick, probably.
Oh, but tell us what it was like to travel, because what was it like when you arrived to France? Did you have to go through a series of questions through customs?
Nope.
Anything like that? Nope.
It was super streamlined. I mean, getting to Paris was a real hassle because my one flight got canceled from weather. Just luckily got on the flight from Chicago to Paris in economy, which I don't know how people travel in economy, but I guess I'm too spoiled. But anyhow, and getting in Paris, it was super smooth. You know, I had to show them my vaccination card.
Yep.
And that was it. So
That's cool.
And my friend
really easy.
John, who lives in Geneva, he just flew in from the UK, and he's now a Swiss citizen, and he said he didn't have any problems. So
yeah. And does it feel kind of quiet compared to a traditional summer there?
not really, because well, aside from no Japanese and Chinese tourists, it's all Swiss people, right? So because the Swiss people can't go anywhere, they're all staying in their own country. They said last summer was one of their busiest years ever, but they weren't buying any touristy things. They were just, checking into hotels, eating a lot. Apparently you couldn't get reservations anywhere because it was all Swiss people. So it's pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah, that's true. So normally on a typical summer, most Swiss people travel to Italy and all around, right? So
Yep.
Now they're just staying local, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. We also have someone from Florida. We got Bob coming in from Florida. Hey, isn't it late over Eastern Standard Time there?
It's like 3 a.m. there, isn't it? In Florida.
Really late. Yeah, I was thinking like we're gonna have no one from the US here. We got Wellington back in the house. Where are the girls? Girls, come make an appearance, please. My brother bought a Swiss cow. Okay. Did you know
You're
that
kidding.
Somebody said that you can adopt a cow in Switzerland? Like we
That's
adopt
so
cats.
funny.
We adopted Pepe as the girls' adopted uncle, Here comes Julia. Come on, Julia. Come say hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Julia.
Hey.
That's so cool. And then it sounds cool on milking cow. I didn't see the rest of the comment here.
It's so cool that you're there right now.
Yeah, I wish you guys were here.
Aw, I know. It'd be fun. We missed the fondue, the yummy Swiss chocolate. Although they do have a chocolate here that is so cool. I burnt the package. I should have kept it. But it's peanut butter and jelly. And it's peanut butter on one side and jelly covered with chocolate. And it's really good. Yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, I wanted to ask you a couple more questions. I wrote some down. And you guys on the comments can ask questions too if you feel you want to know what it's like and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention too, because we're confusing the heck out of everyone because we're in Dubai showing videos from our past trip. And for those of you who don't know our channel, we have been posting, quite a bit behind, and Pepe's been in some of them. So we traveled a lot since we met you back in 2019. Yep. We went to Friedrichshafen in Germany, where we went up in a Zeppelin. We met you in Zermatt, where you took us in a helicopter, which was really cool. Then we did, after that, we did
a Mediterranean cruise.
Well, first we did
Mediterranean cruise for your birthdays.
Yep. For the birthday, yeah. And then just after that, we went to Dubai, and like you called us 2 weeks later and you were like, yep. Hey, I found this cruise in Dubai. Would you guys be up for it? And we were like, yeah. So that's the cruise that you guys are going to see in the Middle East coming up this weekend. And we're starting, it's a beautiful MSC Bellissima cruise. It was gorgeous. We do a whole cruise through there. And then to top it all off, you were like, oh, I really don't want to go home. Let's go to the Maldives. And we did the whole over the water bungalow video, which was so cool. And we posted it a year ago already, but that video got taken down for some reason. Yep. So we're going to repost it again.
Cool.
So it'll be in order now. But yeah, so not to confuse everyone, we're still in New Zealand. But it looks
I'm
like
not.
You're not.
No.
I'm here in Switzerland.
It's amazing. So what are you going to do today? Where are you hiking to?
I'm going to hike up. Let's see if I can. I'm going to go up. So this is the Gorner Grot. So that's the Matterhorn. There's the Klein Matterhorn. The Gorner Grot. You really can't see the top because it's blocked here, but I'm going to hike up there. And then I've got a thing called a peak pass, which allows me to ride all the cable cars and the cogwheel rails. And it's just a great way to get around all the mountains. So I can go to like every mountain peak in one day. It's pretty cool.
That is awesome. And we did that last year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yep.
God,
almost the same timing, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what we were just saying. And then, but we went up all the way. So when you go up the Klein Matterhorn, you go up to what is it, 3,000 meters or something? It's quite high.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you could continue on and go into Italy.
Right.
It's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was closed yesterday. I'm not sure why. It'd be really cool if we can do, I don't think we do a live stream from the helicopter, but Friday, if it's nice, I've got a helicopter I'm taking from here to the Bergenstock. If we could do a live, that would be, I don't think we can, but it'd be pretty crazy.
Well, you'd probably lose connection, right? Going over the mountains.
I don't know. You got such great internet and LTE cell service here. Hard to say.
Maybe we could try, because that would be like the most stunning views. That's going to be phenomenal. Yeah. Well, might as well try
and
it.
I've got 2 iPhones, so we'll chat about it after this live, because that might be pretty cool.
We'll tie in the pilot too, and he could be like this, and then no, that's just dangerous.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
John's asking if Switzerland's open, like what it's like.
Yep.
Like, is it open? Do you guys wear masks? What is it like?
Yeah, it's completely open. As you can tell now, I'm not wearing a mask, but you have to wear them indoors, public spaces, restaurants. You have to wear them in, but once you sit down, you don't have to wear them. You have to wear them on public transportation. If you're by a pool or something, you don't have to wear it. So if you're anywhere outdoors, you don't need them at all.
Yeah. So it's like half open, you could say. Like the restaurants are fully open, stores are fully open. Yeah.
But nobody's, and you have to wear them in the stores, but no one's asked for my vaccination card once, well, except in Paris. But, I carry it with me just in case, but it doesn't seem to be a big deal. So,
yeah,
I think they assume at least half of everybody is vaccinated, which is good.
That's cool. Someone just asked if you get bad sunburns in Switzerland when you're up at that altitude. And the answer is yes, you sure do.
So for me, this is just like Aspen. Aspen's at 9,000 feet. I'm at 7,000 feet right now. I was telling Julia that, during the day, it gets up to about 80 degrees. At night, it cools down really quick down to about 50, 55 degrees. So that's Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so that'd be like 10-ish at night.
Yeah, 10 at night, and then 30 during the day.
Yeah, but you're so high up. Okay, Kelsey's asking, what is Pepe's occupation to afford all this travel and to treat us? What do you do, Pepe?
Well, so I'm an inventor. I have 3 different businesses where I develop equipment for energy and other things. Unfortunately, right now, the COVID pretty much killed all 3 of them. So technically, I'm unemployed, but I've got some startups I'm working on and everything else. So we'll see. But I'm traveling a lot more budget oriented on this trip. I used a lot of points to book resorts and everything. I'm only splurging on the helicopter on Friday, but that's pretty much it for luxury expenses.
Which is still a big splurge. And going to the Bergenstock is like still a big splurge. Like that's one of the top resorts in the world. It's pretty.
That's my favorite place in the world. And we'll do a live there just because it's so cool.
The pool there, if you guys haven't watched our Bergenstock video in Switzerland, is like an infinity pool overlooking a little Swiss village, like city basically below, and the mountains all around you. And it's just, it's amazing. Magical.
Yeah.
And the food is just incredible. It's just amazing.
Oh yeah, it is amazing. Let's see what else. What time is it where you are, Pepe?
So it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning here.
And here in New Zealand, it's 8 o'clock at night.
Yep. And Danny said he thinks you're a pilot. Yeah, you have a pilot's license as well.
Yep. I got my commercial pilot license, got my license and did flight training at Purdue University, and but couldn't get a job in the airlines. So just went into business and never looked back. But, I bought a hangar and everything. I just couldn't afford the airplane. So I've got a beautiful hangar if anyone wants to buy it.
And put your plane in there. That's hilarious. In Sweden, we now have good herd immunity and plus we're vaccinated. Oh, that's good. That's Thor just saying, I could use some energy, Pepe. That's Annie saying that. Haha, Annie, you're so funny. Here comes Chloe. We got Chloe coming in to join and say hello. Hey,
Chloe.
Hi.
Tell them what you got yesterday.
I got a piano.
Yes.
So that's really nice because now I can play songs whenever I want to.
That is so cool. Practice.
She has been. It's been nice. And we have an adopted cat. So we haven't done a live in a while, but go get the cat and we'll show them the cat. We don't know the cat's name, but the cat follows me around, follows the girls around, and it wakes us up at like 5:30 in the morning because it has a little bell. And if you sleep lightly, it's pretty crazy. And then it's just hilarious because it belongs to the neighbor 2 doors down. But it's been in our house for, I think, 7 sleepovers. It's like at least 6. It literally lives in our house and we don't feed it on purpose so that it goes home. But here's the cat.
Aww. Big fur ball.
This is a pretty. So we literally stole someone's cat. But he keeps coming back. Like he goes home to eat And within like an hour, he's back at our door. So we're like, okay.
That is so funny.
I know. We thought we should do a Zoom call with all the.
Don't eat the thing.
Oh yeah.
Eats the computer stuff.
So this morning it woke me up at 5:30. So I was up really early and I thought, well, I'm
Cheers.
awake now. I might as well work. So I'm here working and the cat, it's like it gets jealous or something. So it jumps onto the table and it starts chewing on my computer stand. And I'm like putting it down. And yeah, it was really funny. So anyway, pretty hilarious stuff. Okay.
Cats are hilarious.
And he's saying, hi, Chloe. And then we've got Cancun, Mexico in the house.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola,
And
¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. The mountain in the background looks like ice cream. Oh, Pepe, explain to us what that mountain is for those of us who don't know.
Oh, this mountain? You mean this little mountain here? So that's the Matterhorn. It's like the most iconic mountain next to Mount Blanc in France. But anyhow, this is the Matterhorn. It's on Toblerone chocolates. It's on, it's just iconic Swiss.
Oh yeah. So like the Matterhorn, yeah, if you know those triangular chocolates that are Toblerone, like he said, and it has like a bear climbing it, right? It's a bear, yeah.
Yep.
And that's the Matterhorn. And people actually climb that mountain.
Yeah, and there's like little
Hut.
hut.
Yeah. Pretty wild, eh? Is that a
They're really
rag?
loud. I didn't realize these bells were so loud. I don't know how these cows sleep at night.
I think they just get used to it. It's so typical. Only in Switzerland have I seen cows with bells, to be honest. I don't know that any other country in the world does that.
So someone just asked, does Switzerland have a rugby game?
Rugby team?
Rugby team. So I actually was just talking with a friend there and he said he was playing rugby, but it's not that big there. It's not like a common.
It's not like
common
soccer
sport,
or football, like
or
a
tennis
like
or any of that. No.
yeah, like European football. Yeah, they're more into like tennis, like Roger Federer.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, maybe I don't know. I've never seen people play rugby in Switzerland, nor have I in New Zealand yet. So don't take my word for it. The Swiss are soccer footy fans.
Yes.
They sure are. But yeah, cool. So Pepe, we just wanted to quickly connect with you because we thought it'd be really cool in case like I said, some of us don't know the name of that beautiful mountain peak behind you. And you have such a perfect day because every time, like normally there's a cloud around that mountain,
Yep.
So,
which is really cool. It makes it really mystical too. Yeah, by the way, tell Tyler that this is the Matterhorn. I know he gets confused sometimes, but just in case.
Okay, I'll definitely let him know. Okay. If those of you who don't know, Tyler takes like a million pictures. Well, Pepe and Tyler, like they chat on a daily, like, two teenage girls or something. I swear it's like I can't even keep up on the chats. By the time I go to look at the chats, I'm like, I have to scroll. And then if I comment on one back, I have to scroll all the way back to read it all again. Yeah. And anyway, Pepe, since he's been in Europe, you've been taking like hundreds of pictures. And he keeps telling us which mountain that is in case we forget or forgot.
And I know you guys haven't been here in such a long time. You probably forgot what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, we have Steve from Guelph, Canada. Cool. Hey, he's got a fellow peep in the house. Awesome. Love visiting Zermatt years ago. Yeah, I bet. So many people who have been there, they know how magical it is. Well, let's explain Zermatt a little bit more. So if you haven't seen our video on Zermatt, after this video, go check it out because it's pretty cool.
Yep.
But the whole town is like carless. So you don't drive cars. And explain it, Pepe. I'll let you talk a little more.
Yeah, so you can you have to train in, which is pretty cool. And then it's pretty much a motor-free city. So everything's pretty much electric cars. And it's really small. So it's a really quaint little village. I don't think we can see it from here, but it's way down there. So we're up on the Gornergrat, which is one of the mountains here. And so I'm halfway up the Gornergrat and Zermatt's right at the bottom. And usually it's covered in a cloud. So it's really cool. So from up here, you can't even see it at the Riffelalp resort. But it's just beautiful. It's a magical Swiss city. If you go to Switzerland, you have to come here just to get a good vibe of Switzerland and what it's like and everything else.
Yeah, like this morning you were posting, or that would have been yesterday, but our morning, the Swiss horns. So those are typical instruments that are played in Switzerland. They're these big long tubes. We play them on the streets, right? It's pretty. It's a typical Swiss village.
Yeah, no, it's
town.
just beautiful. I mean, it's really touristy, but you know, you can get your fondue, your raclettes, and cable cars go everywhere. So you get a great view from any mountain. It's super efficient, and it's a great ski town. You know, I don't ski, but it's great for hiking and just, you know, enjoying the spa and everything else.
Oh yeah, 100%. And the Swiss cows and the Swiss chocolate.
Yeah.
And cheese and all that goes with it. Someone is just asking me as well. They're asking about the New Zealand, Australia bubble. Yeah, parts of it are closed right now. And people are stranded over in Australia. People who went from New Zealand over there, they're now stranded because they shut down the flights. So it's crazy. Yeah. Question, Switzerland or New Zealand? Ooh, Pepe, you've never been. Have you been to New Zealand? I haven't. No,
I have
never
not.
been yet.
No, well, and I can't get there either because they don't allow anybody to come in unless you're a famous movie star or rich. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to be an actor or something.
Or unless you came in pre-COVID and you're YouTubers like us.
Yeah, exactly. Now you lucked out. I mean, you picked the perfect spot to ride out COVID. But to be honest with you, I mean, once you get your vaccine card, I mean, that's your golden ticket, right? So you can go just about anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is it true with anyway, I don't know, with the UK and then the variant and some vaccines not being as effective as others and all of that, right?
My friend who was visiting the UK now lives in Geneva. He got back yesterday with no problem.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
But I think that's because now he's a Swiss citizen.
Yeah, but definitely being here has been like we've just skipped all of COVID. Like we haven't experienced what you went through or anybody, or even just wearing masks and all that. So yeah, it's been phenomenal. Okay, let's see what else before we hand off. We've got good morning from Seattle. Cool. Hello. Morning in Seattle. Oh, wait a second. I guess it would be really early morning in Seattle. Yes to Caille. Oh, someone knows about Caille chocolate. I was born and raised in Italy on the Swiss border, and I would buy it all the time. Okay, let's explain Caille chocolate, because Switzerland has chocolate, and then they have the chocolate that they don't sell to the world, and that's the Caille chocolate. And it's like the best of the best. So Pepe, when you go home, do you bring a whole box of chocolate with you back home or anything like that?
Not really.
Do you load
it's because whenever I have people visit from Switzerland, they always bring so much chocolate. It usually lasts 2 or 3 years.
Okay. Well, we usually travel with it. Like we usually bring a box with us. And this
Good
time
idea.
we didn't realize we were going for this long. And then on top of it all, Chloe left it on the train by accident, or Angelique, or I forget who. So we lost our stash at the beginning of the trip. We were so disappointed. But anyway, yeah. Cool. All right. Hold on. Let's just see if there's more. Have you tried Marabou chocolate from Sweden? We have not tried that chocolate.
Nope.
Never. But now that
Never
you
heard of
told
it.
us, we'll look it up when we go. So I won't keep you long because thanks so much for taking the time. I just thought it'd be really cool for you guys to see Zermatt, to see Switzerland, and let's try and connect again. Maybe when you're on the helicopter, if it works, and if not, for sure from the Bergenstock Hotel again. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, so I'll be in Lucerne from Friday to Monday, so anytime then it'd be great. All
right. Okay, guys. Thanks y'all for joining on the chat. It's fun to connect with everyone. See you later.
Bye.
Angelique didn't come in. Angelique, come say goodbye really fast. I don't know where she's at.
She's busy.
Oh yeah. We know that's the Matterhorn. Angelique,
the Matterhorn, just in case you're wondering.
Matterhorn. Here she is.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. See y'all later. Have a good night.